You always get that deep breath at the beginning. Well, it's because I'm never quite ready, and I always check that the microphone's on. So it's like, is that microphone on? Yes, it is. Right, what are we doing? Dragon Age, Dragon Quest, Dragon Summit. What are you dragging? About I don't know. Dragging on the intro. That's what we're doing. Play the game. It's time to play that game again. Launching Dragon Quest Builders 2 in 3, 2, 1. In this episode, a roof over the toilets. Never. They will never shit in peace. They will forever have people wandering in. That is where we hold all of the meetings. I cannot cover the meeting room. This is just fact. You cannot cover the meeting room with a roof. I'm surprised you don't know this already. Ridiculous. Having to teach you that meeting rooms don't have roofs. I'll tell you what, if I ever get glass, I'll do a glass ceiling. How's that sound? Disgusting. I've just realised that was a joke in Touch of Cloth. They've got a glass ceiling here, and she looks up and goes, "Oh, that's just disgusting." Absolutely adore A Touch of Cloth. I just had my my semi-regular watch of A Touch of Cloth just recently, and it still makes me chuckle all the way through. Possibly one of my favourite bits, I think it's the second series, when he enters the nightclub. They do this fantastic sort of rappy piece of music to a stylish bit of footage of him wandering through the nightclub, but the rappy sort of music is very much knowing what is happening. So it's like they're walking through McCrackey's club. Oh, that was a nice edit. And it's stuff like that. I couldn't do it justice, but it is a fantastic scene. And the other one there's two others that stick in my mind, and both have a very similar theme, which is possibly alarming. But the first one is, I think this is the third. No, this is in the first one actually. This one's in the first Touch of Cloth. There's 3 in total. In the first one, they discover a body, and this guy comes along. I'm gonna shot the word a little early, but he wanders up to the crime scene, and they tell him, I think, so why are you here, or something along those lines, and he says, I would have been here earlier, but I have this condition where when I have bad news told to me, I orgasm to completion, I think, or something like that. They make it sound fancier, and then and then they tell him that his daughter's dead or something, I think it is, and he goes, ah, and they then go, come again? Yes. Because it's bad news. It's much better if you actually see the clip. Again, can't do it justice. And then the last one is in the 3rd season. So I've actually got a key moment from seasons 1, 2 and 3 where they're in a sort of medical centre, a healing centre thing, and they say to him, so this is what, some kind of rehab centre cum spa? And he turns around and says, this is certainly a rehab centre, but we had to shut down the cum spa. Unwanted pregnancies, clogging of the drains, etc. You understand. As I say, they both distinctly have a theme there, but nonetheless, it's a fantastic line. Anyway, on with this. We've seen the football pitch, we've seen Christmas, we've seen that. We may not have seen that one. No, I think we might have seen that one. Hello to you, Mr. Chester Phoenix. We now definitely know we've seen this one, because it was the last photo. This one rings a vague bell with the gold. I can't remember what they're called. They might just be called Colossus or something. Or Giants. Might be something that simple. No, we've definitely seen that one. Ho ho ho! Green Giant. That one, fairly certain we've not. Although we've definitely seen one called the Crystal Palace. because I think I was discussing to do with Crystal Palace. Oh, wow. Okay, that's quite impressive. An angel coming down from the skies. Or leaving, I suppose, arguably. But I think that's all glowstone. Yeah, I'd say that's... Or apart from the black outline. But that is... Oh, that is gorgeous, isn't it? Let's be perfectly blunt. That is gorgeous. And not just because it's of an angel. I mean, the style, the execution, it's just brilliantly made. Right, so let's do our usual 5 more. Smile bunches. So that's... they do seem to sort of... Wasn't Green Giant bomb 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 Green Giant? Maybe, I don't know. Any sort of noise, I think you could as long as it's 3 syllables, you can just go dum 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 Green Giant, bing 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 Green Giant, dong 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 Green Giant, has his dong hanging out. Fuck's sake, mate, Jesus, put it away, it's huge, swinging all over the place. Unreasonable, sir, unreasonable. Right, that was our 5, and it's just Malroth and the female main character. Again, they seem to have absolutely positively shipped Malroth and the main character. I don't know, I don't think they push it that much in the game. I think that's mostly people. Oh, blimey, Christmas Wonderland with a train set? Yeah, train set going round. And the gold fella going, woo, I'm up a tree. I want the star on the top of the tree. And a rather magnificent candy cane. Oh, another... That's a crystal tree this time. I suppose, yeah, it's made of, like, crystal shardy type things. And then, I mean... I don't think anybody would be able to recognise that symbol, surely. Look, I've already had to look into large penises enough this evening. I see. Now... By look into, do you mean you were researching them on the internet? I was looking into large penises. Or do you mean they were large enough that you were actually looking into one, like straight down the hole, straight into the urethra going, yeah, no, that's clear. And that's like your side job. Accountant by day. Giant penis inspector by evening. Yeah, no, you've got a blockage there. Send it down to Rachel. She'll deal with that. Why Rachel? No idea. It's the first name I came up with. The Holy Garden. And, of course, that's the Holy Garden of Hyrule, I imagine. I see. Your best mate messaged you asking if you knew anything about rhino penises. Because that is normal. So you had to look it up. Just this constant, what? Nani? Nani? I'm looking up giant penises. Nani? My best mate asked me about rhino penises. Nani? I mean, I'd like to point out that second line, though, of course. That's not true. So I had to look it up. Nobody forced you. Nobody was there at gunpoint going, look up the rhino penis. Look up the rhino penis. You will look up the rhino penis. If you don't, I'm going to shoot you in the fucking head. Anyway, let's do one more, and then we might do a bonus one. I didn't see a picture of one, but apparently a fully erect rhinoceros penis extends up to 2.5 feet and is shaped like a lightning bolt. Nani? I think that might be the ultimate nanny there, isn't it? Or is that... I can't quite see the text. It's a touch too small. So I don't know precisely what the little fella's emotional state is there. But, no, I had to look it up. No, I had to. It was a necessity. It's shaped like a lightning bolt. That is one of those peculiar ones that's never going to leave the brain. That we're just going to do a few bonus ones. Oh, that's a Crystal Palace. Very nice. But I think I was doing jokes about football. Not that I know anything about football. Just I was making jokes about it being like football. I also mentioned, I think in Cyberpunk. Now this is distinctly sort of, ooh, spoiler alert-ish. on one of the endings, you end up trying to travel to the Crystal Palace. And I couldn't help but not take it seriously, owing to the fact that Crystal Palace is a football team. So when it goes in, it's not going to come out easy. None. Right, so are we finished here? Yes, we are. Well done, my people. We just need the heartwood. And I do believe the heartwood is literally in front of my face. Yes. We place the heartwood there, and the die tree is level 2 complete. Yeah. Celebrate good times. Come on. Oh, Wrigley's got another quest. I'm assuming that's probably War. You've placed the block of heartwood and finished the blueprint, have you? That's blimmin' brilliant. Now all we need to do is plant those daffodilly seeds and charge the die tree up with power, and then we can move on to the next stage. Doesn't it bother anyone else that the children of Hargon haven't tried to stop us? They must have worked out what we're trying to do by now. It's what they always do. I've heard stories about the time long, long ago, before everyone began believing their lies. After they'd destroyed everything, the children of Hargon would always give people hope. Let us think things were all going to turn out all right again.
The cruelest thing, Batman, is to give the people of Gotham hope. I have hidden the key to the explosives in the die tree. The people have hope that they can survive, despite the fact that they can't. We're going to blow up the die tree, Batman. Fuck yes.
Rosie is the Palpatine of this story. I don't think she is, but you never know. To accommodate it, the reproductive tract of the female rhino is also quite long. Well, it would have to be, I suppose, with many twists and angles of its own. Great. I'm so glad we have you around. You're the master of... I mean, you are pretty much now the master of penises. Because you know all about ducks' penises, and you know all about rhinos' penises. Now, we don't necessarily need to know how many more penises you know about, but nonetheless, you do seem... I might have to start calling you the Prince of Penises. Are you happy with this nickname? Because I think that's going to happen. Mr. Chester Phoenix, brackets, Prince of Penises. After they'd destroyed everything, let us think... I've read this bit. And just when victory was so close we could taste it, they'd destroy everything all over again and throw us into more despair than ever before. It's actually pretty clever, I like it. But obviously they're an awful bunch and they have to be stopped. I am not happy about this nickname at all.
Well, didn't matter off. I'm just as worried as you are about the children of Hargon, but we can't let that stop us. We have to focus on finishing the die tree. So let's see. What do we do? What do we do? We read the text correctly, that's what we do. What do we have to do next? Oh yes, we have to find a place to plant the daffodilly seeds.
The children of Hargon are rebels. This tree is the Death Star 2. It's nearing completion. By the time they get here, it will be a fully ready battle station. I've zoomed in accidentally, but never mind.
I think it would be nice to plant them around the block of heartwood, just like you did with the milk blossoms. Go on, Veldin. Plant 4 daffodilly seeds in the grass around the heartwood.
Okay. Daffodilly. Boom. That's no bush. It's a battle tree. I mean, that would be hilarious fun if it did turn into a fully functional battle suit in terms of tree. Right, so Wrigley? Yeah, so I was going to say, is it Wrigley who's talking to us? Oh, blimmin' fine work there. Them daffodillies look almost as handsome as me. Beware of its thermal exhaust route. Yeah, I'm going to have to put up like a whole load of metal blocks. I'll try and... I'll tell you what, I'll use all of the roof tiles that I'm not using on the actual houses to block the thermal exhaust route so that nobody can blow it up. I'm not a huge fan of flowers, to be honest. They seem kind of weak. Smell okay, though.
Apparently, Furrowfield used to be carpeted with meadows that were completely full of flowers. Imagine how lovely it must have smelled then. Once the Day Tree's back in action and light and life return to the island, we can plant our own fields of flowers. Then we won't have to imagine.
Oh, superpowers! The tree will expand its protective field once more, I believe.
Did you see that? A flash of light just came out of the daffodillies.
Huh? Where did this breeze come from? Feels kinda nice. Well, this is anti-foul wind. Or anti-ill wind, I suppose technically it's called an ill wind. An ill wind is blowing. Hey, look at that. A bit more grass. In fact, what I think it's also doing is it's removing the spoiled soil. My best mate is now asking me what the biggest land animal penis is. Do you know the answer to that one? The answer is, look it up your fucking self. I'm sick of... Do you know what I've now been nicknamed? This is the text back. Look it up yourself. I have now been nicknamed the Prince of Penises. I can't do any more of your penis research for you. Once again, the flowers you've planted have imbued the Day Tree with power. It seems it has developed the strength to drive away the ill wind somewhat. Well, breeze coming off this tree is totally firm but gentle. I feel so blessed right now. I can hardly believe it. We're really building an all new Day Tree from scratch. This is bloomin' brilliant. Oh.
Yippee! Now all we have to do is build the very top of the tree and the Day Tree will be complete.
Oh, well, it looks like our next quest. That's no breeze. It's the open-air toilets right below.
If we're going to finish the Day Tree, you'll need to draw the next blueprint, Veldin.
Well, looks like I'm up for that job.
This will be the third and final section.
She assumes. It's making assumptions out of my blueprints. I might have a fourth.
So go all out and draw the biggest and best blueprint you can.
Because I've got a shitload more heartwood. I'm fairly certain in the final section you just put a shitload of heartwood in it, but that's not the point. I've got a lot more heartwood to spare. Woo! Veldin draws out the Day Tree Level 3 blueprint. What do we have here? Yes, there we go. Spins out a little bit more. And there we go, yeah. You get 4 bits of heartwood at the top there. The rebels have stolen the blueprints and hid them in a talking tin can. I don't think there's a talking tin can in this one, but there certainly was in Tulip yesterday, I think. Or there was talking everything weird in Tulip yesterday. Wooden steps. Marvellous. Oh, no, I know. You're referencing R2-D2, of course you are. I was very slow on the uptake there. And welcome, Onibushu. Hello, Mr. Cool Cat. See? See, Chester? This is how you earn a proper nickname. You enter a stream, and you do the little cool cat emote, so that Onibushu's nickname becomes Cool Cat, and not the Prince of Penises. So Oni, if you need catching up, Chester, his new nickname, is the Prince of Penises.
Goodness gracious me. That's the wrong voice. I'm sorry, Rosie, I didn't mean to take the piss. Goodness gracious me. The third time really is a charm. What a terrific design.
It looks fantastic. And that's not my voice either. It's more sort of evangelical. It looks fantastic. And what's more, once we finish this, the Day Tree will be finished too.
We should still have plenty of materials in the chest. So all we have to do now is jolly well build the thing.
Probably the only bit I can do would be the usual standard. And even then it's not that good. But the usual...
Do it. And I've worked out what we need to do to fill the Day Tree with as much power as possible. I'm going to launch a nuclear missile at the sun.
That wasn't... Towards the end, it definitely veered off substantially, but still. But yeah, I mean, basically it's...
Do it.
It's about the only amount there is.
Do you remember what I said about needing to imbue it with the purified power of everything that blooms and bears fruit? Well, that must mean our 5 crops. If we can find a way to extract the vital essence of everything we've grown so far, we can charge the dye tree with more power than ever before. I'll tell you all the ingredients that need to go into it. You just need to figure out a way to make it.
Well, I am the builder, so it's kind of my job description.
Best of luck, my boy. For the rest of us, our mission is clear. We must finish building the dye tree. We're almost there, everyone. We just need to pull together and finish this final leg. For Fodderfield, I say. I say for Fodderfield. For Fodderfield. I've said it twice, just in case you were wondering what it's for. It's for Fodderfield. The only time we ever do it for Fodderfield is when we're doing it for Fodderfield. Ooh! The water of life. A dewy drop derived from the leaf of life and a variety of vegetables. Okay, so that's something we need to deal with at some point, but still. The end is finally in sight, Veldin, and what's more, everyone here has the will and the energy to see our mission through. But there is one thing that we won't be able to handle on our own. Our new dye tree needs a moat of crystal clear water. After all, it is a plant like never, is it not? But the muddy water that has served us well so far isn't nearly good enough for something so holy. Wrigley tells me there's an underground spring beneath Fudderfield Bog where pure, clean water wells from the ground. So there you have it, my boy. While we continue construction of the blueprint, you must seek out this spring. I shall mark the location on your map so that you can head straight there, gather up the water in that bottomless pot of yours, and bring it right back. If you have trouble, it might help to ask that tomato farming orc I've heard so much about. From what I've heard, it seems you would be lost without him. What, the name Bonanza? Only the chosen one can drink the water of life. Do it.
Now, I think we water the tree with the water of life. I obtained a pot full of water. Good. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, I see.
Nice one. You filled the pot up with pure water, right?
Yes, because I already did that bit. I skipped ahead somewhat.
That stuff should be clean enough to satisfy old Beardy. Come on then, let's get back to the farm. We never left the farm, Maroff. We never left the farm.
You've gone wrong, sir. You've gone wrong. You're finishing greed mode run. Ooh. Do you know the water of life? The bile from the ill-born worms of Arrakis? Oh, I see. I'm assuming... Is that Dune? Ill-born worms, I suspect, is Dune, but I don't really know Dune all that well. Hi. There's that cool cat again.
Aye, Dune. Aye, that's fucking Dune. I'm not sure what we need to do with it once we get back, though. We should talk to Bonanza about it.
Cool, yes. Hello, Bonanza. We already know what he wants to do with it. The only slight problem... Whoops! Well, there's a random plant. That's fine. They'll grow. That's nice. How do we change bloody thing? There we go, that's how I change bloody thing. Right, so the biggest problem we've got is that's still shit. Which means I can't use that, I don't think. I do wonder, would we be able to... no, because it's already dirty water there. I feel like this is going to be devilishly awkward. I don't know, maybe we can just replace it. Okay, no, I think it's still going to be awkward. Oh, there we go, that's something. We're getting slightly further along with it, but... No, I'll tell you what, actually, we can... Okay, that's better. That's a much better way of doing it. Just hold it until it goes really far in. Cleaning out the dirty water. Cleaning out the dirty water from a sparkly clean water. Oh, what a job. What a job. What a job. What a job. What a job we've got. Please don't have scooped that up. I need you to deposit it, please. Why aren't you not? God damn it, you prick. Why are you being a douchebag about it now? There we go. So you don't have to be a douchebag about it. If there is a space we can... No, I think this one might... okay, let's... Right. Oi! Okay, that's not too bad then. What we'll have to do is scoop that. Gosh! Son of a bitch. Apparently no matter what I do, I can't scoop up clean water unless it's from the underground spring. Which is bloody nuisance. Because I'm now going to have to go back to the underground spring in order to actually get the clean water again. Because I had to clear out the old water. Shouldn't have put the old water in. I thought I was being clever, just adding a bit of a water feature in Midtown. Turns out, no. I very much was not. Right, we don't have to talk to the orc this time. We're just going to skip straight to the underground. Straight to the underground. In fairness, we don't actually need to travel up this area, but it's a bit of fun, isn't it? The biggest problem you've got is that the communal toilets double up as meeting rooms. Exactly. Have you never come across a business that does that? Because I don't think you've worked for the right sort of companies. Inefficient companies you've been working for. Here we go. Real companies, they know what it's all about. Meetings in toilets. Meetings in toilets. That is all anybody cares about. Here we go. Right. Back in with the pot of clean water. Precisely how I now swim through dirty water and not have the pot filled with dirty water is anybody's guess, but that's not the point. So don't think about it too hard. Do not think too long or hard about it. Oh yeah, we can just swim up. Oh, actually, we could probably have just teleported, but that's fine. Teleport back to life, back to Fodderfifth Farm. Oh dear. Well, you're better at... I'm assuming this is Isaac. Just do feel free to correct me if I'm mistaken on my assumption, but my assumption is you're referring to Isaac. Binding of, specifically. Right, get rid of that. And now... Are you... No, there we go, it was working. Just about to say, are you deliberately being a douchebag game? But no, it's fine, it is actually doing what I'm asking you to do. There we go. Right. That's, there we go, yes. Oh, that's a quest from Wrigley. Bonanza. Oh, Bonanza. Where you at, bitch? Bonanza. Bonanza. I think I've got you clean water, huh? Arr, trembling Trevels, Weldon. You found some pure water. I've taken the liberty of marking out 4 spots on the die tree for you to pour water into. The rest is up to you, my boy. Oh, I see. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Where are these spots? Whose spots? Where? What spots? Where spots? You want me to pour water in the... I don't understand. Oh, here we go. Okay, well, we found one. There we go, that's one. There we go, there's a second one over here. There we go. Alright, we've watered a bit of the tree. Now we just need to find the other 2 he was talking about. It looks like there's one over here somewhere. Oh, here we go. I can see the marker. No, it's just 1 floor down. There we go. That's it. There we go. Right. Is that the right one? 1 down. There we go. Perfect. Now we just need to get the other side here. Can we get the other side? Yes, we can. Marvellous. That's a nice, easy one. That was a tainted Apollyon. Tainted Apollyon. Take my Apollons. Oh, tainted Polyons. Or tainted polygons if you've not done your 3D models very well. Your 100% base characters. Nice. Very nice. And the tainted characters. Tainted characters. Oh my tainted characters. Fantastic work, Veldin. The day tree is now literally overflowing with pure, clean water. It is truly a beautiful sight to behold. It lifts the spirits and calms the soul. Oh, Veldin, as your father figure, nay, your brother figure, nay, your mother figure, I am so very proud of you. By the way, Veldin, there's something I want to ask you, just between you and me. I'm just gonna check if there's anybody else here. No, there's not, so it is just between you and me. Otherwise we might have had people wandering in on the conversation.
Once our work here is done, may I accompany you to your island? I'd be more than happy to help you grow gardens and greenery back home. Do not hesitate to say yes, my boy, and don't leave Futterfield without speaking to me first, alright? But returning to the matter at hand, hurry and do what you must to complete the dietary. Do not keep us waiting. Okay, I will try not to, but no promises. No promises at all, but we do have a Wrigley quest. I'm just gonna slowly drift. Slowly drifting. Drifting on the wind. I'm drifting on the winds of love. Just drifting on the winds of love. Hey, Wrigley. So, me handsome, it seems you've figured out how to make the water of life out of it, so we have. Whatever it is, it sounds good impressive. I'm sure it'll charge a dietary up and win the power. But one of the ingredients you'll need is a complete mystery to me. What in the world is a leaf of life? Yeah, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll find it soon enough. In the meantime, we should focus on finishing this blueprint. Well then, while we're doing that, how about Ian and Malroth go and find the last of the flower seeds we need? Head west from the bog and keep on heading west, and you'll see a pillar of rock jutting out the sea. You can fly over the last of the chromatic ears from there. I'd start by walking to the banks of the bog if I were ye. Have a chat with the fat rat as lives there, while he might have some helpful hints for ye. And we're all counting on you, Veldin. Please find the final set of flower seeds we need. A new destination has been put on the map. And look, one of my flowers has bore, flowers. Can we make that look a bit more deliberate? Yeah, I think we can. Pop that in there, and then I'll tell you what, we'll mirror that over here. Where is it? Oh, well, I think, interesting. It should really be... So from the corner, it's like 3? It's not going to work out, is it? Oh no, it's on... Yeah, I suppose it's on the third one, but that's still... It's still too close to that. So it's supposed to be sort of a bit further out there, isn't it, I think? Let's measure it from the internal bit. So it's the centre 2, give a 1. So centre 2, give a 1. So it should be that one and that one. No, don't talk to that fat rat. I don't want it to be on the screen again. Don't worry, it's not the fat rat. It's just the slightly fat rat. Right, so I believe it's... I'll tell you. I also believe it's a bit of a bastard. I haven't got enough fucking seeds. Did I see that? I'm assuming I probably picked them up, but it did look like they'd given me a couple of extra seeds while I was down here, but no, I think they must have also picked up. Oh well. War. I might have to change that plan. Whee! I'm soaring up to the skies above, on my wings of love. That's a mixture of 2 Nick Helm songs. You lucky people. If anything, you've gotten very unlucky. 109 achievements to go, good lord. Oh dear, I am just so not built for doing that sort of thing. I discovered that mostly today, because it's, oh, I'm sorry, fat rat time.
Squeak, squeak. Hello there, human. The sky's awfully ominous today. There's just the tiniest hint of fresh air on the wind, like the shadow of a pleasant breeze. Maybe the time it's coming to fulfill the covenant. In that case, Squeak, you'll need to travel west, human. Travel west and keep travelling west until you can go no farther, Squeak. Eventually you'll reach the ocean. There's a sandbar leading around to the south to a great big pillar of rock. If you climb that stack and jump from the top, you should be able to fly to the nearby island and find the seeds of the human elder. I'm a rat. I don't talk proper English. The human elder hid there, Squeak. And remember, human, we fat rats are behind you every step of the way. We didn't enter into the covenant lightly, Squeak.
Now it's more club style. I hadn't intended to go full club style there, but whenever you can't remember... Oh, I see, that's just the friendly rats again. Whenever you can't remember the lyrics to a song, it's far easier to just go club style with it. Ooh. Can you guess what it is? If you get our special bonus prize, you'll hear this noise. I can't remember which way round they do it. But still, if you find our special star prize, you'll hear this noise. Ooh, vavu. Oh, ooh, fuck you, game. Bloody spores at the farm. This is a bad time. I'm about to try and kill a giant crab with my bare hands. And unfortunately, I don't have bare hands. A super strong monster appears. Oh, he summoned, like, not so strong monsters. But that's still quite strong monsters. Here. I think we can access our inventory. Yeah, that pauses it. Good. What I want is to take out my cooked crab claws, because that gives me defense. I do feel like this might be relatively difficult. Oh yes, difficult. This is the sort of battle where you basically end up sort of relying on Malroth to do most of the work. Because unfortunately, you can even see there, he's rocking like twice my attack strength. Yeah, so I'm kind of basically distraction, or he's a distraction so I can attack it from behind. Because I do have the slight advantage, I think, of attacking quicker than Malroth. Plus I do technically, hey, cheeky claw boy. The sidewards mover. The cheeky long claw. Oh, no, that's fine. What happens if I bash him with my hammer? Not a lot in fairness. I didn't want you to have a defense boost, but I didn't get a choice. Oh, hey, look. Do you know something about crab penises? Is that what you're going to say? The Prince of Penises is about to strike again with crab penis talk. Oh no, just a giant enemy crab. Ah, ding, ding, ding. Basically, this is going to be a very long fight, and probably quite boring as well, in fairness, because I don't think there's not a huge amount of jeopardy here. But you have to defeat the small crabs in order for him to come out of full defense mode, in order for you to then try and beat the crab. Because unfortunately, full defense mode, it looks like it's just from the front. However, it will turn. It will basically turn until it's facing you at all times, so you can't sneak round the back, which is unfortunate. You should hit its glowing weak point for massive damage. I would love to. It would be very useful if there was a glowing weak pot. Pot? Just a glowing weak pot. Have you got a bit of glowing weak pot? That's what we need here. I require my dose of glowing weak pot. I will smoke it down. I'll bake it in a cookie. Yeah! Ooh, I thought I found a recipe. And I did. The tortoise shell, armed with a ridged back resembling that of a reptile. Do you know what this means? If I build that, I will be a teenage mutant ninja tortoise teenage... Oh, damn it. I got really excited there and it turns out that's not the right thing. Hammer, please. It's hammer time. Hammer time. What's the easiest way to get to this dude? It is naturally... Oh, I see. And what does that have something specifically to do with E3, or just is that just referencing the general idea of using giant crabs as enemies? Because strictly speaking, of course, Dragon Quest, Dragon Age, Dragon. Oh, I got it right the first time. Fucking idiot. But yes, I have found an ant friend. Hello, ant friend. Oh no, wait. I found a rat friend. who was masquerading as an ant friend. Okay, I don't think it's ant friends. I think it's just rat friends.
Squeak, what are you doing here, human? How did you get past all those ants? This entire cave is an ant's nest. I thought they were on our side, but apparently not. They're not pro-rat, they're anti. If I try to leave now, they'll eat me alive.
One of them, I think, already has.
Speaking of eating, if I don't find it my next meal soon, I'll starve, Squeak.
Eat the ants, you fucking idiot.
Do you think you could find me some wheat to munch on? If you could bring me 20 sheaves of wheat, I'd give you some wonderful grass seeds. They'll turn horrible slimy mud to beautiful green grass.
Okay, I think I've already got some wheat.
Hello, human. Have you brought me what wheat I asked for? I've been stuck in this ant's nest without a thing to eat for a while now, and I'm getting a little bit antsy. I'll swap you some grass seeds for 20 sheets of wheat. That's the deal on offer. What do you say?
I think I've got 20 sheets, so yeah.
Squeak. Thank you, Squeak. You have no idea how hungry I was, or how delicious wheat is for us rats. Anyway, I said I'd use some grass seeds, so here you are. Consider us square. Squeak. Speaking of grass, apparently there's a green-faced grass-growing fanatic somewhere near Forest Park. If that's the sort of thing that interests you.
Fairly confident we've already met that fella, but I might be mistaken. So, oh, I see. I can just trash the ant, but technically the ant wasn't really doing anything to me, so it's a little bit unfair. But you know, fuck them. They're only ants. They're bound to come back. It might be because I didn't enter this area the way I was supposed to enter this area. Because clearly there was a normal path. Alright. Oh, what's that down at the end there? I don't know, but I want it. Oh, okay. There was a presentation. I want to say it was a showcase for the PS3 before it came out, where someone was on stage. I'll just let Malroth take care of that. Talking about how thanks to the power of new console, games were going to be even more realistic. He then turns to the screen on the stage and says, "Oh look, here's a giant enemy crab. I see." And then huge text flashes on screen saying, "Hit its glowing weak point for massive damage. I see." I do question what game that was. And what is this? Oh, it's the totemy things, yeah. I do recall, yeah. Obtains a stackable Dracolite. There's a couple more colours there, and I've now learnt the recipe for stackable Dracolites. So I can build myself some stackable Dracolites. The devilishly delightful likeness of a ruby red Dracolite. Stack all three colours for a surprise. Do you know what? I don't think I ever found all three, because they're a pain in the arse. Because obviously they're hidden somewhere, which is fine if you know where. Oh, hello. I'm so hungry. Oh, this is the same blasted rat. Okay, that's fine. Let's just exit out of the area and try and head back to where we were supposed to be heading back to, which is somewhere up there, I believe. I don't know anymore. I got distracted by dealing with the rat, but... Oh, am I supposed to be... Oh, no, okay, I see. I see what I'm supposed to be doing. Just about, anyway. We'll look it up. It's been a while since you've seen the clip anyway, fair enough. Drop it in the old Discordian linky webby thing. I will be sure to check it out at some point in the foreseeable future. Now, I think you're just a standard enemy. I don't think you're considered a super massive enemy. Are you? Nah. It would have specified, so you can wave your spear all you like, Chief, but I'm not interested, son. I'm just going to carry on getting to my next step of this. Oh, I could pick up some scallywinkles, but truth be told, I don't really need them. I don't really need the scallywinkles. Come on, we just need to swim a bit faster, please, guys. Unfortunately, we've run out of stamina. Why is stamina always wrong? You got it slightly wrong. Disappointed. During the presentation, Sony spokesperson was quoted as saying that the game plot was based on the actual history of Japan, just as a giant enemy crab character appeared on screen in the demo footage. I see. How fascinating. That is not quite what I imagined he wanted, was it? Right, so I think we're looking at this direction. Yes. May the pink flowers of the Covenant bring life to the land, a life that lies on the far horizon. Tally ho once again. Can you destroy the rock? Which rock? I don't know. Dwayne Johnson? I don't think I could destroy him. I think he'd beat the shit out of me. And then laugh and do a cutting promo regarding my beat-down body. But you might have to help me out slightly as to which stone. Which tower? I'm confused now. Oh, what? As in that sort of pillar of stone? I mean, technically, Genji Days of the Blade! Oh my days! God, I remember that game. I hated it. And then I liked it. And then I quite liked it. And then that was about it. I mean, technically, I suspect the answer is probably. I could, yes. Oh, there's ants down there. I'll tell you what I do want. Okay, I've been in two minds about whether to bother or not, and I finally sort of made up my mind. I do want them. I am going to go ahead and pilfer your Brazils. I'm just gonna grab your Brazil. And there's nothing you can do about it. If you're not wanting me to pilfer your Brazil, you shouldn't have left it out. It's distinctly not true. Oh, no! Oh, please don't do annoying shenanigans, game. Oh no! I just meant, could you function, game? I wasn't actually referring to the fact that clearly you can summon new ants. Stop summoning new ants, although they are really weak ants. Come on, kill that ant, thank you. Right, so our quest lies a little further in. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's just dirty water, but I might be mistaken. It might be a special substance. But it's not a special substance I can be bothered to grab. I just realised, yeah, those bloody spoil spores are probably going to have exploded on the farm, aren't they? How immensely irritating. Oh, how dare you, stupid ants. You dare summon. Do you know what? Now you've said Genji, I think I remember the crab boss. And it was quite obnoxious, in fairness. It was quite obnoxious. But yeah, I do, because that was the game. That was the game where the lead sort of character... There was two lead characters, and one of them used to say, "Ah, good Benke." And I don't know why. It's another one of those weird and wonderful lines that just stick in my brain. Much like many others. I play these games and odd lines stick in the brain. And it's just the way he sort of said, "Ah, good Benke." It just sounded peculiar, and it made me chuckle. Right, let's stick a bit of... Oh, that's the wrong place. Could you go away, Mr. Answer? Could you go away? Let's have a look. So actually, I'm going to change my answer to the earlier question. Could I take out the central structure of the platform I left the parachute on, or left using the parachute on? No, I suspect is the answer actually, because the hammer I possess is not high enough grade to chip through this sort of stone, and I suspect that tower is probably built of this kind of stone. So there is a fair amount of stuff in the game that you can't chip through at the moment. Fairly. Oh, there's a bit of shit in a bag. Thank you. I do appreciate a little bit of shit in a bag. Oh, you! It's a slime. Hold on, Goom. You're Goomans, aren't you? What are you doing here? You're a builder. You're gooing around Furrowfield looking for... Yeah, you're gooing around Furrowfield. Well, what can I say? I have to plant my seeds somewhere. Furrowfield looking for flower seeds to rebuild the dirt tree. Gooey!
A gooman used to live on this island, you know. She came here to protect some flower seeds from the ill wind. But she died a long, long slime ago. You poor goomans don't last very long compared to us monsters. Before she died, she asked me to wait here until the day another gooman came to collect the seeds, a builder like you. Apparently the people on the mainland think builders bring desolation and despair, but I don't think that's true. I think they're goo. The flower seeds you're looking for are hidden behind this waterfall. Go ahead and take them. Okay, I will try to do that. I'm assuming I can just walk through the waterfall. Where's the hole in the waterfall? Oh, actually, it's not quite. There they are, in the treasure chest. Hey, there we go. And I'll pilfer another treasure chest, because why not? The coral lily seed. Yes, indeed do. I love my coral lilies. Alright, that's another set of seeds in the bag. Now we've found all three. Let's say thanks to the slime and then get these bad boys back to the farm. Damn straight. You damn skippy, mob, bippy, jippy, juppily doos. That's right. I just called you my juppily doos. I took a vow I never go back on my word. If it wasn't obvious, the whole slimes that... Oh, shite. Kind of going to have to go and find that, I think. It's around the back side, around the sort of higher areas. I wonder if this will be the quickest way of doing it. Boy, we're off! Whoops. Got out of sync with my rhythm. You might be able to hear the constant tippy tapping. Whoops. I got distracted. No, I got distracted again. Just doesn't... Keep trying to get more of a rhythm, but... There we go. Superb. And somehow Maroff has joined us. Nobody knows how. Nobody knows what happened to allow him to do that. Now, of course, knowing my luck, the bloody puzzle's not going to be... Oh, it's behind me? Ah, I think the puzzle is there. So the easiest way of doing that is probably... Whee! Where was it? Yes, inbound. Inbound for Poozlings! Yeah. 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 Okay, so I think this is basically one of those peculiar ones where you sort of have to remember roughly what you've done in the past. Well, having said that, it's fairly obvious. Just fill it with water. But, whatever. They're not difficult. I've already said this before. They're not too challenging. I can't remember if they do get particularly challenging or not. I feel like later on there are some that wind up being a little more tricksy for you to figure out. But they're really just, you know, they're just to highlight the building stuff you can do. They're not meant to be sort of the world's most kind of brain-meltingly puzzly things. Right, Wrigley, you here? Good lad. Welcome back, me handsome. You see you've got some coral lily seeds there. Now we've found all 3 types of flowers. I always knew builders brought hope and happiness wherever they go. It was like that with the original builder, and it's the same with ye. Builders don't bring desolation and despair. That was just a lie cooked up by the children of Hargon. If anyone spreads despair around here, it's them. Still, something about the whole situation doesn't make sense. Why was everyone around here so eager to believe a lie like that? Till the builder came here and built the original day tree, there weren't nothing on this island at all. The people didn't have no luxuries, that's for sure, but they lived humble, peaceful lives. But after the day tree was built, the humans changed. Oh, I think I've heard this story. Everybody started fighting about who got to use the best farmland and what they should grow where. The old peace and quiet was replaced by fear and loathing. That's why the children of Hargon destroyed the Dye Tree and issued their proclamation that the builder who made the Dye Tree was a being of evil who brought desolation and despair to the island. Well, that's a pretty stupid way of looking at it. When the Dye Tree died, nobody forced them to lose hope. It was their choice to give up. Rosie, Perry, even the bearded wonder here.
You will pick yourself up. You even learn to love building. Bad things are going to happen in life. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. But it's how you react to them that matters, right?
Malroth, I think so too. Come on, Veldin.
I'd rather you didn't.
The dye tree. The dye tree is almost finished. Let's finish the blueprint and plant the flowers you found.
Yes, let's. Right, so first things first, let's pop up the stairs. The internal tree stairs, because that's a thing. And I believe it is just going to be, just the 4 heart blocks. We have 4 heart blocks remaining. 3, 2, 1. We have ourselves a day tree. Well, not quite yet. We have to plant the plants. I'm assuming someone's... Oh, hey! Happy times. What I'll probably want is to grab those seeds, which means I want to get on my inventory. Take them out. Yeah, nice. And back up with regular. Get on, Velden. Now that them blocks of artwork are in place, the blueprint's good and finished. Oh, I can hardly believe it. It wasn't long ago I was fixating on destroying everything I could, and now I've helped create something so wondrous.
It's been a long journey for all of us, but the end is within sight. The day tree is oh so nearly complete.
Woof, woof, rough.
It just needs one last finishing touch, Veldin. Would you do the honours and plant 4 coral lily seeds between the blocks of heartwood?
I will. I can. I'm going to. 1 seed. 2 seeds. 3 seeds. 4 seeds. Die tree. Hey, Mr. Wrigley. Thank you, Veldin. Thank you so much. The coral lilies have bloomed and they smell good lush.
That's the 3rd and final type of flower planted. Does that mean that our new day tree is finished? Yes, we've finally done it. I can't tell you how long I've dreamed about this day.
I'm happy for you, Rosie. Thought you'd have thrown in the towel ages ago.
I'd never give up on this, Malroth. After all, I've always dreamt of returning life to the island. And besides, didn't Pastoral tell us not to give up on our dreams?
You certainly like that word, don't you? It's always dreams this, dreams that with you. Whatever the case, we got in there in the end, didn't we? We started with nothing, and now we've got a whole new day tree. And it's bigger than the original, which is what you need in life. If you can get something bigger than the original, you're going in the right direction. Oh, the showers of sparklings!
Look, everyone, the flowers have given the day tree even more power.
Does anyone else feel that? Don't know, what do you feel? The breeze is getting stronger. I had beans last night, give us a break. Oh, look at this! Our perimeter has expanded. The good soil is here. In fact, I think... No, that's beyond the standard perimeter, I think. But I might be wrong. Maybe they've expanded the perimeter.
Yippee, we did it! The day tree is complete.
Yes, and it is blowing away the ill wind. Life is springing up all around us. It's amazing to think we built something so huge out of nothing. You're really something, Veldin. Yeah, we ain't done yet, though. Something tells me the old girl's got even more power hidden away in there. Then is it not time to use the water of life and make the day tree stronger still?
Yes, if we could sprinkle the water of life on it, the day tree's true power would be unleashed.
Right, but where are we going to get the leaf of life Veldin needs to make it? We can't do anything without that. Here's the thought. If the old builder used that leaf to power up the old day tree, then maybe the brainy baboon took it when he turned the tree into that spoil-spore spewing stump. We owe that beast a beating for what he did to Pastoral. It seems we'll have no choice but to fight him and win. Huh? What was that? Oh, here we go. The enemy's closing in. Bye, guys. Bye. I don't think he needed to run away quite so much, but... Careful. Yeah. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. What I'm going to do is, weirdly and slightly annoyingly, I'm going to ditch that plant there. Pop that back there. Do that. Pop that back there. And now here we want to go... Ah, darn it. I can't get rid of that shit. Darn it. Yep, I can't put my flowers down at the front. Son of a bitch. Thought I was being clever again. Not being clever after all. No cleverness for you. I'll take these leaves, please, my dear. Oh, hello. Markedly medicinal leaf. A strong medicine. Ooh, I wasn't expecting to get an improvement on my medicine just yet. But I'll take it. I'll take it like I took that picture. That candid picture of you without any clothes. And you don't know who I'm talking about, do you? You're unsure where I might have got a candid photo of your clothes. Okay, so I would lose my speed boost, which is unfortunate, but I would gain 7 extra defense, so that's probably... yeah, I think it's probably worthwhile going for. So we'll build that bad boy. And now let's go and be... here we go. Equip it. I'm now a half-naked Teenage Mutant Ninja Tortoise. Teenage Mutant Ninja Tortoise. Tortoise in his small shorts. Tortoise power! Yeah. Look at me go. I am a Mario enemy now, bitch. Right, so let's have a little save. Have a cheeky little save, and that's it. And I'll tell you one other thing I might need to do. Although, having said that, I don't know whether maybe... I suppose... I think the new die tree probably... what is that plant? Why is that plant there? I don't know. Get rid of that and then... no, don't do that. I need to change item. No, don't do that either. No, alright, that's fine. There we go. Now that's officially classified as a field, so that's going to... although having said that, I suppose they... oh, no, they should still plough the field. I don't care what you like, you should still be ploughing the field. Slightly surprised that's still spoiled soil. Well, it must just be... yeah, it must just be outside of the perimeter, which is interesting. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, I think, because I expanded the all-day tree, I think any spoiled soil that the spoil spores came up with, I think have gone. So that's quite beneficial. I don't have to worry too much about that. Right, let's just gather some extra hearts. I don't really need to, because this is pretty much end game for this island, of course. There are more islands. Right, let's talk to Malroth and get this thing started. I don't know if you can feel what's coming, Veldin, but I can. Brainy baboon's on his way and he means business. What an idiot, eh? We were going to beat him up anyway, and now we don't have to go and find him. We just have to cut through his monster minions. So, you ready to mash some monsters? Yeah, I think so. Brilliant. When we win, we can have one big party to celebrate finishing the day tree and beating the baddies. Oh, here we go. I don't know if this is the final one, though, because I feel like there was a... maybe misremembering. Maybe I'm thinking of the first game, or maybe I'm thinking of a later island. But there was a specific thing I was thinking of, and it's not happened. So we shall have to wait and see what happens later, I suppose. Oh no! I've fallen asleep. Wake up, you prick! Stab that baboon up the backside. That's what we need to do. Stab that one. Yes, that's it. You run into the toilets. Innocent civilians to the toilets. Everybody needs to get inside the toilets. The toilets are safe. Even the monsters don't want to smell the smell of 500 shits in the morning. I say 500. I don't think it's going to be quite that extreme, but there is still going to be a lot of shit in that pot. Goddamn paralysis. Get down, you bastard. Genuinely didn't think you could reach me. It's a quite genuinely horrible piece of saliva those things have on their tongue. So this is quite so solid. Because it's a solid model, it's kind of like, ooh, a very solid, solidified piece of, I need some food. So let's eat some food. It has the benefit of giving me a defense boost as well, so that's always nice. I'm trying to dodge the fireballs and dodge the fire trails while also trying to... Yeah. I think you'll find it's your demise that's inevitable, sir. You're the one who died, you prick. Oh no. Really tingle. Oh, get up, you prick. Wakey wakey. Get that man away from my tree. Good, Clayton. Good. I'll smash you. Ooh, 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 ooh. So the actual baboon, the big fella, the big baboon, he hasn't made an appearance just yet. But then again, we are meant to be defeating... I think, yeah, this is the last wave, I think, have we? Because that's 46 of 52. So maybe what I was remembering might be later on, but we'll have to wait and see. Takes die hammer. It's a shame you can't sort of... It really feels like I should be getting in the shell and spinning around and diving towards them in a sort of thoroughly... is it Koopa Troopers, I think, in Mario? Fairly confident it is. It's just getting in the shell and going whee. But unfortunately, they don't have a move such as that on their shell attachment, which is a shame. But I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Oh, I was going to say maybe the baboon is the 52nd enemy, but nope, he's right here. Die now, sir. The monsters are defeated, and the big baboon never made an appearance. And I have my victory. Yay. High five, baby. High five. Ah, here we go. The enemy's closing in once again. A second wave. That's all his underlings dealt with. The big boss is finally about to show himself. If we can defeat him, the leaf of life will be ours, and the children of Hargon will know their days on this island are numbered. Our homes, perhaps even the day tree, may be damaged in the fight, but so be it. They can be rebuilt. We must focus our entire energies on laying that pestilent primate low. Well said, Beardy. So, Velden, you ready to bash the brainy baboon to bits? Damn Skippy. Good stuff. I won't let that overgrown ape get away with this. He'll pay for what he's done, not just for Pastor Owl's sake, but for everyone on this island. So let's go, Velden. Let's clobber this massive moron and bring life and light back to Furrowfield. Here we go. You stepped away to brush your teeth. Well, you missed the first wave of fights. And now we are going into the full-on boss. The big baboon boss is here. The pestilential primate. I thought I rooted out that filthy weed. Now I find you rebuilt it, larger and more loathsome than ever. Finally something that's really worth destroying. I'll make you taste such delicious despair that you never dare build again. Is he quite done monologuing? I'd rather skip ahead to the part where we give him a good belting. We're gonna give it like a $100p too, guys. We're not gonna let that ape anywhere near our dietary. He's like officially cancelled. He may be bigger than all of us combined, but we shall not lose heart, and we shall not lose hope. Velden, Malroth, we stand with you, whatever that monkey throws at us. Ha, well said, guys. Alright, everyone, let's show this overgrown ape what we're made of. Okay, so be it. I'll destroy the lot of you, and the die tree too, all in the name of High Priest Hargon. You're going to need to hit its weak point for massive damage. I don't remember how. This does it. Yow. Okay, that didn't work. See, that's where I almost feel like I'm missing something. But I don't know what. Here we go, right, that's it.
This is not good. If he keeps slamming into the day tree like that, he'll smash the whole thing in no time. We can't just build a wall, he'll plow straight through it. I just found that out the hard way. We need to think of a way to stop him. Quick. Well, do you have a suggestion, Malroth? Because I don't know. I suppose at this point... Oh, dig a hole! That's not a bad idea, actually. Oh, no, I know. I've just seen what he's done. I remember now. Boys, remember. He's eaten his bananas, and he's thrown the banana skins on the ground. And we all know that banana skins are the most slippery of the skins. Hey, Veldin, how are you holding up? I'm holding up a banana skin. Oh, it's bad enough this guy's so ugly, now he's leaving those disgusting banana skins all over the place. Hold on. Banana skins are slippery, right? Maybe we could use them to trip him up and stop him in his tracks. Go on, Veldin, grab one with your gloves and see if it works. That's the general plan. Are you... Whereabouts are you? Ah, you are doing it here. So, I mean, basically... There we go. Pop a double whammy on, but I think just one suffice. There we go. Ah, the brainy baboon has lost his balance. Now's our chance. Wail on him! That's his weak point. His weak point is the fact he eats bananas. Oh, his friends are here. Okay. Oh, that's a bigger friend. Not sure. No, okay, we're okay for now. But we do just have to... So one thing we do need to do, let's eat that, because A, I'm hungry, and B, it increases my ever-expanding defense points. Oops, we need our gloves equipped, so please hands, stop pushing the A button. It is not as useful as you may think, and I think it's bloody useless. So how useless it truly is nobody's knowledge, anybody's guess. Doot. Cheeky grabbing a banana. Hey boy. Hey buddy. Now I think he starts getting clever in the not too distant future. Yep. Distinct feeling he started getting clever. He changed his pathing at the last minute. I say the last minute, you still have a reasonable chance to go in and get yourself another banana skin, but he now starts getting tricksy. He's a tricksy little bitch, and he likes to play with the stitching. I don't know. Yes, it does make sense. Absolutely. Whoops, no, put it down. There you go. Just trying to preemptively place some bananas so that I might be in for a good time. But yeah, I must be either thinking of another one. I think I might be thinking of the first one, where I was thinking, because I'm fairly certain at some point in the first one maybe you do end up having to do something similar where the creature is charging at the base, but what you end up doing is you've constructed a giant shield that you can lift up and move around. So it's a defensive structure, and you lift it up and you can move it around all over where you need it to go. And that allows you to... the baboon is fuming. Oh. He's launching balls at me. No. Stop your balls. Ah, I don't want your balls. Apoplectic with anger. Oh, you don't hear the word apoplectic enough. I've got your banana skin right here. Don't hit me. I want it. Stamina back. Shouldn't make too much difference if he does end up hitting me, because ultimately... Alright, we've kind of got... Yeah, we've got the mid path covered. I think we've got the side path covered, and if he goes cheeky boy wonder, I'm fairly confident we've got that path covered as well, but I'll tell you what, we'll pop that down there. Nope, he's changed his mind again. That's fine. I think we need to just double check that one. Is he going? He's going. There he goes. Pop that down, and I think we might have him. Oh no, I think he might have one more run in him. I don't think. Maybe. Nope, we got him.
We got the bastard. The big pink baboon will be no longer messing with our shit. Here we go. He has given us a leaf. Veldin obtains the leaf of life. Victory. Smells a lot like this. Looks like this guy won't be monkeying around anymore. Ha! We did it, Veldin. We beat the greedy baboon. By the way, what was that shiny thing you picked up back there? Arr, babbling Batmandrels, you two. How can you chatter so cheerily when our room is in such a state of disrepair? Come, people of Furrowfield, let us fix the damage right away. Bang, bang goes my hammer. Bang, bang goes the barrel. The base is restored to its former glory. Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. Superb. Ah, Rosie. Hello.
I can't thank you enough for helping us to defeat the Brady Bunch. You helped us defeat the Brady Bunch, and we cannot thank you enough. We couldn't stand the bloody Brady Bunch. So annoying. But also, you did defeat the Brainy Baboon, which is nice as well, but mostly we're thanking you for eradicating the Brady Bunch. Nobody needed them, nobody wanted them. We're so pleased you got rid of them. But, you know, yeah, you also did a good thing against the Brainy Baboon, but, you know, it's not hugely important. Veldin. And just like Wrigley said, he had the leaf of life. Now that we've found it, we can finally make the water of life. Here, take these.
Free cabbages, free sheaves of wheat, free handfuls of sugarcane, free tomatoes, free pumpkins.
That should be enough to make the purified power we need. I knew we'd need all of our crops to make it, so I kept these ones safely hidden away. The rest is in your hands, Veldin. Take it all to the workbench and squeeze them all down into a drop of water of life.
I will. If there's one thing I can do, it is use my little bench to build things. There we go. She gave us 3 of each, which is interesting, because we only actually need 1 of each, which is odd, but still. Anyway, a dewy drop derived from the leaf of life and a variety of vegetables. Let us build ourselves some water. The water of life. It's the water of life. What we actually do want is it to be in our hot bar, heating us up. No, we definitely don't need any more heat, I promise you that. Fuck me. Is it hot where you are? Is it hot where you are? It's fucking hot here. Fuck me. Come here, Rosie. But you don't have to fuck me, that was separate. It was 2 separate sentences.
Yippee! You did it, Veldin. You made the water of life.
Nice work, Veldin. So that drop of water contains all the energies of Furrowfield's 5 crops imbued with the power of the leaf of life. Cabbages, wheat, sugarcane, tomatoes, pumpkins, all in that shimmery little sphere.
That's right, all 5 of the crops that Pastoral asked us to plant. With the flowers of the Covenant and the crops of Furrowfield, we can finally finish the day tree.
Oh, it's a big moment.
All we need to do now is pour the water of life on top. I've marked out the location if you'd like to do the honours, Veldin.
Hurrah! Huzzah! Hurrah, huzzah, hee-hee! Hurrah! Hurrah! We're happy as can be. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop. This absolutely doesn't matter, I'd like to point out, but I have the urge to make it even, which means I need to put more stuff there. There we go. It's to allow a little path there, but we don't really actually come back here anymore. This is kind of it. This is the end of Furrowfield. I don't know if you can just pop back and visit, but I'm fairly certain it is pretty much a case of, nope, you're done. Okay, here we go. In fairness, there is a little bit more after this, but this is the big moment. Is the camera going to put it in a good place this time? I suspect maybe not. But here we go. It's the water of life. And it's going to give my built tree the life it deserves. Look at the top of my tree. It's a marvellous tree. Oh, the greenery's back, 'cause he mixed it with the good wind and brought the world back. That's what you like to see. Life and light return to Furrowfield, sowing the seeds of success. Mission completed. Yes, and we even got a bomb. You know you're doing well when you are given a bomb. Don't know. Is it like a timpenny drum or something? Not sure now. But whichever drum goes bom, with the big sticks with the furry balls on the end. That's what you need. You need a big stick and furry balls to go bom. Brave young builder, by thy hand have I been born anew to watch over Furrowfield once more. The blessed breeze that flows from thy branches shall drive away the ill wind and spread light and life throughout the land. Thou hast my thanks, Veldin, for all thou hast done.
Yippee! I just need to get through this crop. You put it in such a stupid place. Why did you build the fucking ditch here where we were going to have a conversation at the end? I mean, what were you thinking? I know I said I wanted a farm full of crops, but you could have placed them somewhere else. Look, Veldin, look. Furrowfield is overflowing with life. It's beautiful.
That night the people of Furrowfield hold a humble banquet beneath the boughs of the fully grown dye tree. As their thoughts turn to the struggles of their ancestors, they gaze up at the dye tree with tears of joy rolling down their cheeks. But their tears are soon dried by the soft and gentle breeze that blows from the boughs above. Then morning comes. It's because we're excited morning. Ba-ba, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-bit-doo.
Tee-hee-hee. Well, Veldin, you must be tired after all the partying you did last night. Still, after all your hard work building the day tree, I think you've earned a break.
Hey, all of us worked our blimmin' fingers to the bone to build her, but we couldn't have done any of it without you, Veldin.
I still think it's like totally wild that a dopey-looking guy like you could do such crazy serious work. Talk about goals. Furrowfield is back to its old self again. My dreams really have come true.
I think I'm finally starting to understand these dreams you keep mentioning. There's something you set your sights on and never give up on, no matter what. That's what it means to have a dream, right? Arr, boy, ha ha ha. You hit the nail on the head, Malroth, my boy. My dream is to become the mayor of this fine village, and let me tell you, I shall never give up on that.
Thank you, Veldin, for everything you've done for us. I'm so happy to have met you and to have learned how brilliant building can be. Great job! Woohoo! Amazing! Wonderful! You've made a new dye tree and saved Furrowfield from the children of Hargon. But isn't there something you're forgetting, Veldin? The whole reason you and Malroth came here was to find people to take back to your island and help turn it into a plant lover's paradise, right?
You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it. Lulu would kill us if we went back empty-handed.
It seems like there are quite a few people in Furrowfield Farm who are hoping to go with you. If I were you, I'd speak with everyone and find out who wants to take a trip to the Isle of Awakening.
Okay, let's chat to the people. So, I don't know if you're interested, but I'll throw it out to the chatteroos. Who would you like me to speak to first? I can give you a list of people, but you may know some already. There's Brittany. There's Woofina, the dog. Wrigley, the worm. The pup. Talk to the pup first, of course. Stroke the dog. Hello, dog. Woof, woof. Ruff. Woof, woof. 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 Woof, woof. Woof. What's her problem? She looks so sad. Let's leave her be, Veldin. These puppy dog eyes are really bumming me out. Oh, there you go. I think the dog may have said goodbye. We've said goodbye to the dog. The Fallowfield Retriever is not coming with us. Well, we never know. That's not a guarantee. Who next? We have Wrigley the Worm, Saffron, Lillian, I believe, are the two sisters. Bonanza, Brittany, Clayton. Almost called him Carlton. It's Clayton. Perry. Who do you want to talk to next? Do 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 do. Resident. So yeah, he came to our island, did a load of shit for us, and he just he dressed up as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but he didn't really feel it. He didn't really feel it properly. It's an interesting place for the stalk of that pumpkin to end up. But yeah, he didn't really bother with much of the rest of the costume. He just sort of had a pair of shorts and called it quits. But he did cut a majestic figure upon a pumpkin. My God, did he look good when standing upon a pumpkin. I'll tell you what, whoever's here first. Lillian! Yes, do you feel that wonderful breeze, Veldin? It's so cool and gentle, and it feels ever so lovely. And we have you to thank for it. Until we built the day tree, the wind never felt nice at all. The ill wind was stinky and cloying and downright horrid. Do you remember what we talked about before, Veldin? I told you that I'd very much like to go to your island with you. I still feel the same way, so if it's not too much trouble, would you take me with you? Of course! Splendid, that's settled then. I shall study under you and learn all there is to learn about building. After all, someone will need to train the next generation of Fallowfieldian farmers. It isn't just because I don't like saying goodbye, honest. So, the small girl is coming with us. Will her sister join us? Thank you once again, Veldin. You didn't just bring life to our home, you brought peace to it too. No, you say no. No, I'm going to say yes, because I need as many hands as I can. Plus, I don't think they take no for an answer, is the honest truth. I don't remember, but I'm not convinced they take no for an answer. Is it true that you and Madroth shall be returning to your island soon? I would very much like to go with you, but there's simply too much that I want to do here. Long ago, Fallowfield's bounteous wheat harvest was used to make bread that was famous the world over. That's why I've decided to start my very own bakery. But I will make sure to write you a letter at the very first opportunity. Oh, and do look after my dear sister, won't you, Veldin? I will. Bonanza! Arr! Allow me to thank you again, Veldin, for your pivotal role in restoring life and light to Fallowfield. Thank you and goodbye. I jest, of course. This is not goodbye. We shall be returning to your island together, yes? Surely, Veldin, surely you wouldn't dare leave me behind. I have been like a father, a brother, and a mother to you. It will be a tragedy in triplicate. Let me ask you, just to be sure, you will be taking me to your island with you, won't you? No. Don't be silly, my boy. It would be madness for me not to accompany you. Sheer madness. It is no imposition, Veldin, I assure you. I shall pack my things and join you on your return voyage, shan't I? Don't be silly, my boy. This game is not a game for choices. Basically, they give you a false sense of choice by suggesting you could say no. But at the end of the day, I mean, maybe if you said no enough, but I get the impression the volume of no's you would have to say is possibly quite high, and possibly too high for my stamina. I fear the game would beat me on that front. Of course, my boy, of course. I don't even know why I even asked. I can't wait to get settled on your island. I'm so excited to start building, I can hardly stand still. And if you were to assign me to some sort of mayoral role, that would be all the more ideal. I think Lulu might have something to say to that. War, Velden, you've made my dreams come true, so you have. The whole island's covered in lovely greenery as far as everyone else's eyes can see. And when word gets out that I was here to help you do it, I'll be famous. I'll be the superstar of the Wiggly World, I will. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. But I can sure as heck try. I hear you looking for folk to help you grow plants on your Isle of Awakening. That's why you came here, isn't it? Well, I was about to go back with ye and help ye out. What do you reckon? Yes, Blades. I like you, War. Thank you, Velden. I can't wait to cover that whole island of yours in beautiful green grass. I'm ready when you are, my handsome. Just say the word and I'll get the wriggling. Okay, we've got a wriggler. Hello, Velden. Thanks for helping bring back life to the island. Furrowfield's looking good lush again, and we couldn't have done it without you. By the way, is it true what they've been hearing, that you two are heading home to your own island soon? I don't want to say goodbye just yet. I want to keep building with you and I'll learn all the tricks of the bloomin' trade. Hey, I ain't gonna stop you leaving, but do you think I might be able to come with you and help you build things back on your island? Of course you can, Perry. Yes, you, me and Marroth are going to make a heck of a team. They'll call us the Furrowfield Farming Free. No, they won't. If anyone does, they'll have me to deal with. Hey, I didn't mean it. I was just getting a little carried away. Don't hurt me. Don't worry, Perry. I won't hurt you. After all, we're going to need people like you to do all the work. Hey, no problem. If you've got a job as needs doing, I'm your man. Consider it my way of paying you back for all the hard work you two did here. Speaking of which, Velden, you'll be welcome back here at any time. Just hop on the same boat you sailed in on, and you'll be waiting with open arms. So don't go smashing everything up to take back with you. In fact, you've done such a fine job on the farm, I'd rather you didn't smash it up at all. Truth is, I thought you might need some materials to take back with you, so I've been saving up for this very occasion. I'll show you everything I've got when we get there. So Perry's coming with. Well, I'm gonna... Excellent work, Mr. Velden, sir. The whole island is such a beautiful shade of green, and it's all thanks to you. When we met, I called you a heretic, and I'm ashamed that I did. You turned out to be the savior of Furrowfield. I've heard that you're heading home to your own island, and I'd love to join you. But somebody needs to stay here to maintain the wonderful farm you've built, and I've decided to be the builder this island needs, and do just that. Perhaps one day, if I find the time, I might write you a letter. So don't forget me, Velden, and come back soon. Yo, fam, we totally wasted that gross brainy baboon. Look how epic the tie tree turned out. So, like, what's this I hear about you going home now? Are you seriously going to build all this totally rad stuff and just, like, bounce? It's going to be, like, totes dull around here without you. What do you say I come along with you to your island? Go for it, bros. Yes! Oh, yes! Thanks, bro. You totally won't regret this. Maro's told me all about this hairy hermit dude. I'm super hyped to meet him. Like, when we get there, you seriously have to introduce me. I like hairy guys, so I'm gonna get this hairy hermit, and I'm gonna love him. I'm gonna stroke him. I'm gonna stroke his hair. I'm gonna do naughty things to his hairy bits. But he's a hairy hermit, so all his bits are hairy, so I'm gonna do, like, totally totes noughts. Have you spoken with everyone, Velden? I know it can be hard to say goodbye, but that's part of making new friends. Sooner or later you'll go your separate ways, but you can't let that stop you moving forward. I'd love to go with you too, but I can't. I'd love to fly with you, but I can't. I have to stay here in Furrowfield and help out on the farm. What? But I thought... I jest. Tee-hee-hee. You bitch. Don't take up that nonsense. Sorry, I know it's not a very funny, but Pastor Rao taught me that joke, and I've always wanted to try it out. Of course I'll go with you. It's not really a joke, it's more a catchphrase, and a shit one at that. Furrowfield has the Day Tree to look after it now, and the children of Hargon won't be causing any more trouble here either. The island's a plant lover's paradise again. That's why I want to go with you to your island. I want to do more building to make bigger and better things. We'll turn the Isle of Awakening into a plant lover's paradise too. spoiler, we'll be turning a quarter of it into a plant lover's paradise, because that's how the Island of Awakening works. Well, we've said our goodbyes and everyone's ready to go, but we still need to wait for Brownbeard to get back. That guy really is hopeless. He says he'll be our personal ferryman, but he sails away as soon as we arrive. Where do you even go? Mr. Velden, sir, Mr. Velden. There's a boat at the docks with a strange fellow in a turban at the helm. He says he came here to pick you up.
Oh, that must be your famous ferryman, Velden. He's certainly got a good sense of timing. Come on, everyone.
If you really want me to, but I think that's going to leave a parting message we don't need if I come on, everyone. I can't help myself. It's an obsession today for some reason.
Let's hurry to the docks.
Yes, let's hurry to the docks where you can earn a fair wage servicing sailors. Let's go. I'll tell you what, let's just quickly have a quick little bath. There you go. Ooh. Oh, that does. Oh, yeah, no, that does the shoulders. Oh, that is doing the shoulders a world of good. Oh, delightful. And here's the benefit of not having a roof. It's open air. Look. I can survey my kingdom. Oh, I can't switch a view there. That's a shame. But I can survey all that I have done whilst sat in my open air bathtub. Hi-ho! I didn't mean to change my water pipe. How many shits are we gonna get? 59. I'll tell you what, let's make bets. If there's anybody still present, let's make bets. Bets in the chat. How much shit in the leftmost toilet? I suppose arguably it depends. If I look at it like that, it's the rightmost toilet. If I look at it like this, it's the leftmost toilet. We're looking at it like this, of course. But it's interesting because, of course, we've got like almost a sort of a group of people following us. So it's basically we can possibly guide them into the toilets a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Rosie, don't stand in the toilet. It's just not on. Anyway, do we have any votes for how many turds in the toilet? It's a brand new game show. I'm trying to get Alan Carr to host it, but he's not having it. He don't fancy how many turds in the toilet. 500? Wow, amazing numbers. 500 versus 21. Well, I think I know who's going to win, but let's see. How many turds in the toilet? 62! So I'm afraid, Mr. Blabouche, you went way over. You over-turded. And I'm sorry. It's just an unfortunate fact. But that means the closest number was, of course, Mr. Chester Phoenix. Not only is he the Prince of Penises, he is the Sultan of Shit. Or the Sultan of Soil, specifically Night Soil. The Sultan of Soil, the Prince of Penises. There we go. You're getting quite the array of titles, aren't you? I bet you're very pleased. You're going to be able to introduce yourself like Jack Atlas in the not too distant future. There we go. Not the most traditional way of getting onto land, but it'll do. Brownbeard, I think, was generic pirate, wasn't he? Because otherwise I'd probably end up racist. Okay. Arr, arr, arr. Ahoy there, Velden. Ahoy there, Malroth. He was just about to head out to sea to look for ye. And who are these fella sand scrubbers of yours? Are these the folks you've cheated in to take back to the island?
Yes, we are. Thank you for taking us, Captain.
Yar, Velden, my livery, you've gathered up quite a crew. Lulu's sure to kick up a gale if you don't get back soon, so let's go and climb aboard, yar. Ha-har, yar. Woof, woof, aroo. The doggy came!
Velden, Malroth, Rosie, are you all leaving already?
We've come to see you off.
I know that I've said this before, Veldin, but thank you again for everything you've done for us.
Oh, we can handle everything here on the island from now on. We shall keep building with all our strength. We fully intend to surpass even the legendary Veldin one day. Woof, woof, aroo.
Now, Lillian, remember to do as Veldin and Malroth say. Don't expect them to wait on you hand and foot. What in the world are you implying, sister? It is I who shall be looking after them.
Arr, whoa, ha ha ha. Come, Veldin, let us set sail. We are all extremely excited to see your island.
Farewell, everyone. You all must come back to visit one day. Take care.
Arr, oh boy, I sound strangely like you, Bonanza. Arr, I know. It's because I've only really got one pirate voice, and I've given a slight pirate voice to Bonanza to make him sound slightly different to all of the farmers. But now, of course, we've got an official pirate, and he sounds practically the same. All aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. Ho ho hee hee ha ha. Give him a bit more ho ho hee hee ha ha. Oh, look at you, Malroth. Astride the... I don't know what that part of the ship is called. The broad beam or something, I don't know. And so, Veldin's adventures on Furrowfield come to an end. He and Malroth sail with their new friends back to the Isle of Awakening, where Lulu eagerly awaits their return. Who remembers Lulu? The only singer named after two toilets. Lulu. But do people remember Lulu? It's been quite some time since we've encountered Lulu. Well, that's Lulu, isn't it? You know you make me wanna shout and shit. Well, you know you make me want to shit. Drop my trousers and shit. Drop my trousers and shit. Which is probably the optimal one, but still. Because you don't really want to be keeping your trousers on and shitting. Veldin retrieves his stuff from the storage sack. They've really fondled that man's sack. Oh god, I can't remember her voice. In fairness, I think she sounded a lot like Lillian. A lot like Saffron. Slightly posh, high-pitched. That's about all I can muster.
Veldin, Malroth. Where have you two been? I've been waiting. Welcome back. I was starting to worry you might never return. Well, did you accomplish what you set out to do? Did you find all the plants and people we need to turn Lulutopia into a green and pleasant land? This ragtag rabble you've dragged along with you wouldn't be our new citizens, would they? Hello, you must be Lulu. My name's Rosie. We heard all about you on the boat ride over from Furrowfield, and yes, we're here to help.
Yeah, blimey, so this is the famous Isle of Awakening, is it? I'm very happy to be here, and I ain't been off Furrowfield before. How did you manage without us, Lulu? That scallywankle stealing scruple. I can't say anything other than scallywankle now. Didn't try anything funny again, did he?
Not at all. In fact, we got along like a house on fire. That old fellow told me everything there is to know about this island.
Arr, you speak with a far-famed hairy hermit, yes? You must introduce us post-haste. The meeting of our island's masters can brook no delay.
Maybe you should comb that beard first. You look like a bush that's been dragged through another bush backwards.
Gwaw.
He was actually aghast there, wasn't he?
Arr, hee ho, arr, Veldin. I just remembered something that completely slipped me not. Oi, this has a postbox. Now your mates on Furrowfield can send you letters by sea snail mail. Semaphore can't hold a flag to that. Oh,
how wonderful. Safi will be able to keep me informed on all the comings and goings back home.
Arr, hee. I'll give you a shout whenever a letter arrives. You'll have to come and collect them, though. I get landsick if I stray too far from the ship. Oh, arr, hee. Arr, now then, Veldin, take me to the mountaintop temple where the hairy hermit resides. If no one will introduce me, I shall introduce myself. Okay, let's go. I don't know where it is off the top of my head. Oh, I left that to cook. Superb. Right, we'll stick something else on. Stick something else on the grill. We might be back in several days to collect it. Right, what do we want to... I don't really want to keep eating crab claws because the benefits of other food are the fact that you don't... I don't need the defense boost from the crab claws. 69. Alright. I'll tell you what, now I've got some stairs. I'm not going to fill up the entire thing with stairs, but just to make life a little bit easier when we start... I can place it if Bonanza gets ahead of by. I don't know if I've got quite enough stairs to fill this gap, but it's looking... Hey, there we go. Now whenever I go up and down that staircase, it'll be a little bit easier on me. Although having said that, I don't often go down the staircase. Because guess what I can do now when I'm at the top of this mountain? I can, oh yes I can. Oh, what can you do? Oh, I can toss myself off. And I can break the wind. And that will stop me dying. So I can get pretty much anywhere. I must admit, I might have been able to teleport up here. And if I find out that I can... yeah, I could have just teleported there. I don't need that staircase after all, but I suppose it looks nice. Whenever I forget that I can teleport, I suppose. That's the crucial element. Every time I forget I can teleport, I can just go up my lovely staircase. Talk to this man here. Hello. Oh, Christ, I can't remember your voice, mate.
Oh, you're back, Veldon. And I brought some new friends with you. That's cracking. That's a little bit of crackerjack. It's 5 o'clock, it's Friday, it's crackerjack.
It's an honour to meet you, Mr. Hermit. We've come all the way from Furrowfield. Veldon said we could live here, so here we are. We're looking forward to helping him make this place into a proper paradise.
Hey, smash and have you here, young lady. Welcome to the Isle of Awakening. Well, Veldon, and you better knock a few houses together for our new residents.
Nah, mate. I came here to, build stuff, not get stuff built for me. Yeah, we were all, talking about it on the boat, and now I'm totally stoked to get started.
Hey, cheer that. We was cooped up on that ship for blooming ages, and now we're here. We'll be darned if we ain't gonna make something. What are you telling me that you're all builders? Well, that is a bombshell. How long have I dreamed of the day our very builders would set foot on this island soul?
Speaking of which, the soil of yours is in a terrible state. We'll have to be getting that sorted before any proper building can begin. That's a splendid suggestion, Wrigley. As soon as we have some lovely, healthy soil, we can start growing our crops.
I know a banging place to do that. The Green Gardens. You just have to head northeast until you bump into a stone tablet. Let's go.
A new destination has been added.
The quickest way to get there is to hop off this cliff. Then you can use your windbreakers to ride the breeze all the way down. And away he goes. And here I forgot the most important thing. The real reason you rocked up here to see me. You've bought me some mini medals, haven't you? And you'll be wanting to trade them for treasure. Whenever you've got a nice little collection going, just come and find me, and then hit Y, and we can do a swap.
I will try that, yeah. Give some mini medals, because I do have some mini medals.
Ho, have the mini medals tick with your fancy. It's good to see. No, we share common interest, to see. I'm rather an avid collector of mini medals. I'll even swap them for my treasures. Unless I'm mistaken, that's the unmistakable whiff of mini medals. Let's see now. Ho, you've got 7 mini medals there, I see. I'll take them if you don't mind. For hitting 1 medal, I'll give you a pair of geeky specs. For hitting 4 medals, I'll give you a copy of Bustling Streets.
I think that's an audio track.
For reaching the 4 medal mark, I'll teach you to make player liars.
I'll teach you to make liars from players. As things stand, you book me to the 7 mini-medals. Make that 10 and I'll give you a bow. Wouldn't that be nice? I don't think there's a bow as in a useful sort of shooty bow. I'm relatively certain that's a bow as in a headdress. An eccentric instrument that brings back memories of a bygone age. I'm fairly certain that's how you can get the music tracks. You place the music track in the player lyre, and there's other instruments as well. Well, young builder, how does it feel to pocket your first accessory? If you want to put it on, just use a dressing table and chop and change your appearance however you like. If you know the recipe, go ahead and bang one together. If not, I seem to recall one knocking about in Green Gardens somewhere. Well, we are heading to Green Gardens, as specified, I believe. Let's have a look at the map, yeah. So here's the central area. Then I think that remains the beach. And I'm fairly certain over here you get the Green Gardens, and then over here you get somewhere else, and then down here somewhere else, and down here somewhere else perhaps. Can't quite recall every single detail, but it's certainly something along those lines. And look at us! Look at us all making a trail of stuff. Excuse me. Can't quite remember. Snapshot mode, there we go. Let's have the militant mongers. Oops. Oh, I see. Yes, everyone, look at the camera. That's it, marvellous. Select expression. Everyone, yes. Everyone's happy! Hell yeah. Zoom, that's what we want to do. Zoom! Oops, no, not angry. No, we want sharp shot. Ooh. No, we want a bit of that in there. Trying to just get the best composition I can. Although it's going to be awkward, I suppose. But I kind of like. I don't mind that. What's the roll going to do for me? No, I'm not keeping the roll. Trying to put that roll back roughly where it is. And then, yeah, facial expressions we're done. Character display, show everyone, yes please. Rotate the camera, no, I think it's time to... I hope he's wearing pants. I mean, technically, yes. He's got his little boxer shorts, if you're referring to my character. We don't know what Lulu's wearing underneath that dress, but Bonanza definitely does. And then the rest of them I don't know either. But yeah, take that snapshot. There you go, marvellous. Oh, here we go. Blur the background and bring the subject of your snaps into focus for the perfect picture. Once you've got your ideal shot, don't forget to save it. Okay. So yeah, I suppose let's have a look at that. And let's see what... Oh, no, that's too much. Let's try and get the people. But maybe the background. Oh, I see. Here we go. Near, far, wherever you are. Okay, it's a lot of blur. There we go. That might work roughly what I'm after. You can change the colour of your snapshots by applying a filter. Once you've got your picture looking just right, make sure you save it. I know, you've told me that a few times. Time worn. Time worn's actually quite a nice one. Rose tinted goggles, I don't know about that, but yeah. No filter's quite nice, but I do quite like time worn. So I think we might go with time worn. Save the snapshot. Snapshot saved. You can put your favourite pictures on the notice board for everyone to see. Open your snapshot album, select a picture, and then press X to upload it. I might consider doing that. I don't know if it's really... Well, go on, fuck it. Oh, hello. Oh, these are my favourites, yeah. I don't know if people have seen these, but I favourited a couple, because that is an incredible one. Because it looks like it's just the builders, but that's actual pixel art. It's incredible. I can full screen it. Look at it. Look at it. Fucking amazing. And then a pixel link, which is just amazing again. So here, let's upload. I don't know. Before you upload it, you need to choose your builder ID. Okay, that's fine. I'll just go with the basic bog standard version. I don't know whether I'll need the 56 or not. No, apparently I don't. Or at least it's not telling me off for it. That's fine. You might be able to edit its comment or tags. That's fine. Time to add a caption. I definitely sort of want to, although they're not technically flying squirrels, but I don't know. I did quite like the militant Momongas. It amused me, I suppose. But I suppose let's. How much space do we actually have? March. Whoops, that's not. Oh, cock. Hang on. Yeah, that's fine. I just need to be able to actually. I managed to. Oh, previous screen. Right, that's what I managed to accidentally push. March. No. Oh, that's how you do it. Right, delete that. Put a space in. March of. Put a space in. Let's just. Oh, shite. March of the. Well, that's what it's called now. That's fantastic. It's called March of the Oh, this is a fuck up from start to finish. Of course it is. Try tagging it with beginner. Yeah, I suppose I probably ought to tag it with beginner. Let's find beginner. Where's beginner? Let me find funny. Yeah, funny would do it. Beginner, that'll do. Joint effort, that could be worth it, but I think that's meant to mean something else. Let's see, Fort, Fish Pond, Shopping Street. Dark fantasy, I wouldn't have said so. Gimmicks, I mean, maybe. Life of a builder. Oh, the life of a builder. I'm fairly certain that's all the tags we can do, or do we have to do another one? No, that'll do. We'll stick it up there. I doubt anybody gives a shit about my shoddy camera work, but nonetheless, may take some time. That's fine. The world is watching, and they don't like you. Congratulations, you uploaded your first snapshot. Other players will be able to see it when they access the notice board. Please note that it may take a little while for your picture to appear. That's not a problem. I'm fine with this. But anyway, right, let's get back on with the job and ow, I didn't quite manage. Everybody takes full damage. Well done. Right, examine the board. Here we go. Is this the stone tablet old Whitebeard told us about? Oh, indeed it is, Maldorf, my boy. This tablet was knocked together by the last builder who lived here, a mysterious and magical creation. It reacts to the innermost thoughts of the island's master. When an idea materializes in their mind, it will be etched into the stone itself. That means you, Velden, you must consider the needs of the island and its inhabitants and what you must build to fulfill those needs. Once you have decided your goals, it's time for the tablet to work its magic and set it all in stone, literally. Okay, so what do we need? Grass, houses. Not necessarily combined. Let's see, what do we need? Well, that pink squirmy thing said that soil here was in a bad way. That seems like an important thing to fix. And I didn't mean to grow crops or farm animals, or anything so practical as that. What this island needs is nature. You want us to build nature? Images of a country village nestled between a lush forest and a sparkling stream swirl around Velden's mind. Yeah! Oh yeah! I've etched and I've sketched, and it turned out it's very difficult to make anything in straight lines. Make a river, make a meadow, make a forest. Cool. Building a builder's paradise will require a lot of wood. Work with Wrigley to build a forest that will satisfy your hunger for lumber. An arid wasteland stretches out before you. If it was a big, beautiful meadow instead, what a wonderful sight it would be. Make a river. The ground around the tablet is cracked and dry. It would be better if it was wetter, so build a raging river. What lovely paragraphs. You want to make a river, a meadow, and a forest. You're nothing if not ambitious, my boy. When I said this island needed nature, I didn't actually expect you to make it. This is rather a big undertaking than searing a scallywinkle, you know. I've never thought of creating a landscape from scratch before, but now you mention it, I think you and Lulu could really be onto something. and who better to green it up than us farmers? Ain't never been prouder to say I'm a Furfieldian born and bred.
Yeah, man, like, Veldin, while we're busy prettying this place up, how about you build us those new cribs your hermit mate promised us?
You said you wanted to build them yourself, lazy cat.
Arr, a most excellent idea. What better way to put all the items we bought with us to good use? Arr, put my treasure chest here. That chest's like jam-packed with the awesomest things Furfield has to offer. It's all like useful ads. Gosh, these new friends of yours are certainly raring to go. Did something happen on Furfield that I should know about? Lots of stuff, but you don't need to know. Well, whatever the reason, I think their passion for building might be rubbing off on me. Perhaps I'll even join in the building work myself.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our next quest.
To finish off the Green Gardens and bring it back from the brink of this horrible despair. So we're going to be doing a little weird touch. A weird touch of the Isle of Awakening for a prolonged period. I don't know precisely how long it's going to take me. But I do remember, I'll just pop over here, because I remember what I did. I'll probably end up saving it again afterwards, but what I did was, I think the river, if you look over there, I can't really point, but that sort of dip there, I think that might be part of the river. And I'm fairly certain you have to dig out that central area, and then this is more of the river. And I made, I don't know if I'll do the same thing again, it depends on what I fancy, I suppose, but I made a sweeping sort of high, sort of, not quite treehouse as such, but all the houses were on stilts, looking over the river. And it was quite nice. It was genuinely quite pleasant to behold. I was quite pleased with it, so I'll have to... I suppose arguably I should do something else, but I don't know what, which makes life a little bit difficult. But in fairness, precisely what I'm going to do is A, going to wait until next week at the very earliest, and B, wait until I've done some more of the quests, because that's what we need to do. Oh yes indeed, do quests. Everybody likes to do good fuel quests in their vests. Have you ever done a quest in your vest? I would recommend a quest in your vest. Right, let's fire open the pretzels. Let's open up our pretzels. And then hopefully we can open up our pretzels, otherwise all hell's going to break loose. Do 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 do. A diddle dee 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 diddly dee. A diddle 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 dee. That's Phineas and Ferb, almost. Not 100%, but it is almost Phineas and Ferb there. Do 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 do. Sticking it in the Eiffel Tower. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can if you want to, yeah. Anyway, so about 5 to 6 minutes-ish, maybe? I don't know precisely. It depends on how many songs it goes through and how quick I fancy being, I suppose. But yeah, it'll be a couple of songs as a break, and then we'll be back for this War of Mine for a short period of time, where we'll try and see if we can get a little bit further. I'm hoping it might end soon, but then it's only just become winter, which of course kind of means we might be in for a long winter, which is going to be problematic. But anyway, I'll see you after a break.
Step out and breathe. Rushing over golden rings on solar winds we ride. Into the great unknown. The stars light up the stones. We carry ever onward upon a hope of home. Into the great unknown, into the forever wide. The sky is ever brighter. Into the great unknown, into the forever riding home. The paths we've laid, the friends we've made along the way. Reach out to feel. Out into the vast we're headed, paths untread to find. Into the great unknown. The stars light up the stones. We're carried ever onward upon a hope of home. Into the great unknown, into the forever ride. The sky is ever brighter. Into the great unknown, into the forever finding home. Lives and loves we left behind, faded in the crust of time. Shooting stars, they dot the Milky Way. Painful ends and broken hearts left behind for a new start. Shut the doors, ignite and cast away. Into the great